Hello everybody, welcome to Sunday's live reading. If we have any mamas out there, happy Mother's Day to every single one of you guys. Let's start this off with Eki, Be Wise, Joseline. Hello my beautiful. Hello to Lilith. How are you doing? And I did see Anastasia in here. So we're actually going to start off over here with Eki, then I'm going to move on over to Anastasia, Be Wise, Joseline, and let's go for it. So you want the blunt deck. Let's start off with the blunt deck. After Joseline, we're going to be with Laura. So here we go for our dear friend Eki. And voila, you are in my dreams. I need to have more fun in my life. You're too good for me. Sometimes I feel like I just really don't quite deserve you. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I want to meet up with you. I am changing. I want to be what you deserve. At this moment, it's not quite the right time. I don't quite have the energy for this. And I want you to know that I am more emotional than I do show. Then you wanted the key deck and the butterfly. Let's go for it. Watson and Lilith, I received it yesterday, but I had not opened it. I finally got my vision, my new vision tarot also, guys. We'll be using it in a few moments. We'll use it on Laura. So let's go see over here. We want the key deck. I think anything would be more fun with you. Striving for you makes me feel more alive. I know I cross the line sometimes, and I like to take the risk and just kind of see how you're going to react. I know, Watson and Lilith. Well, the backing is actually quite gorgeous, isn't it? I look at you smiling, and I wonder if that smile is for me. I catch myself wondering what you look like when you're sleeping. It's hard to put this into words, but I do really want to try. And you wanted the butterfly. Let's go for the butterflies. Please do forgive me. I got mad at you for being right. It's important that you know that you are important. I do want to apologize. I hope that you don't hate me. I want you to know that I do want to reach out by text message. And ultimately, I'm sorry, sweetie. Sending you so much love, beautiful. Let's go and see Anastasia. What do we have for our dear friend Anastasia? I'm sorry if I hurt you. I want you to know that I do dream of you. I will never give up on us. I am sending you telepathic messages. I want to kiss you. Please don't give up on us. Hello, Anastasia, with your morning coffee. I am waiting for the right time. And I'm afraid that you will reject me. Let's go to the blue rose deck. Thank you, Juanson. Did you have a good time with your mom yesterday, Juanson? I want you to know, Anastasia, that you are so perfect. I love how supportive you are of me. It's 6 a.m., right? Yes, it's definitely cappuccino time. I made myself a cappuccino this morning, and honestly, well, I make the espresso, and then I mousse up the milk, and I ended up doing a bunch of other stuff. Our microwave died, and I was with the kids, and it was like an hour and a half later, and I thought, oh no, usually I would reheat my coffee because that's something I do. And I would make myself some new mousse, but no, my microwave died a few days ago, and I have not yet gone to get another. So I've had no coffee today. All that to say, your coffee sounds really good. I didn't feel like making another one. Don't know why. I love how peaceful our connection is. I am so in love with you. I want to set up a romantic dinner for us. And I get so excited when I see you. And let's finish up with this one. I'm glad you had a good time with your mom, sweetie. Thank you, Anastasia. You're so adorable, sweetie. Thank you, beautiful. It is almost mojito time for me. I'm making moves in silence. I don't want anybody to ruin my plans, but you know what? Cafe is good 24 hours a day. I have no time for it. I just love it. Let's not force anything. I am haunted by the decisions and the memories that we have together. I usually take just one coffee a day. I do. I just take one. Sometimes I take none. Today it was none. I love you more than I have ever found a way to say it to you. And let's go with another one. I'm worried that it might be too late for me to try to make things right between us. And I'm reaching my breaking point. I'm feeling pushed to make a decision. And I want you to know that we are divinely guided. Yes, that's it, right, Juanson? For me, it's like 5 p.m., right? It is mojito time is what it is. All right, so before I move on over to Laura, keep your list as it is. Juanson, it is absolutely perfect. I'm just going to go and take a couple of cards out for Zara. Then, yes, I am with Laura, followed out by Be Wise and Joseline. Zara, my beautiful. I'm getting over here that we're still looking at those possibilities, but we do still have a lot of questions. We do have still a lot of sorrow. We still have a lot of questions that are unsolved that we need to answer. Nothing really that you can do about it. I feel as though you just need to leave the divine timing, do what it needs to do. So I'm going to say, I don't quite see any next actions coming towards you right now. Thank you, Anastasia, and thank you for your coffee, sweetie. It was delicious. So Zara, my beautiful, I am going to say over here, I don't see any next actions towards you yet, but we're still thinking of you. So I do still think that there is beautiful positive here. So let's not give up, beautiful. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Yes, Sierra. Let's go and see our dear friend Laura, then Be Wise, Joseline, and our dear friend Sierra over there. Now, I said I was going to be using that new deck, guys, Watson and Lilith. Let's go for it. Let me just go and get, I had them open on my phone, but I did not have them open here. So, Cancer's energy all day. That is number one. Cancer's energy today. What do we've got? Have yourself a beautiful evening, Zara. That's my pleasure, sweetie. So what is coming on up over here? Cancer's energy. What do we have? Oh yes, right? Spying, taking those notes. Let's go for it. Hello, Gina. Sending you so much love, Sarah. So here we go. Look at that, guys, how different this card is, Watson and Lilith, a Fourth of Pentacles. We're no longer we're no longer, what I want to say is holding. We have turned our back completely, but it is onto the top of our head. It is more into a headspace kind of thing. Our magician also, we do have a monkey who is playing behind the magician's back. How interesting also, isn't it? So as we are not looking, this is what is happening. So what I do have to say for you, my beautiful Laura, and hey, wait, we need to put a timestamp for our dear friend Laura. So Laura is going to be at, well, 10:50. 10:50 for Laura. I know, right? So we're getting here Cancer's energy, and this is exactly what it is. Look at this magician, how we have somebody, you know that every single thing is possible during the day. You can do whatever it is that you want, but you know what? You do have to be careful. You have to be careful for people that are around, for somebody who might be a little bit mischievous, my dear gosh. So the word that I'm looking for here, which was mischievous, Laura, is the monkey. And you're going to find this funny, but the monkey is the wife. So here you go. You have to be careful for the wife, yes. And we're not necessarily talking about the wife, but I do have to talk about it because you're talking about the energy all day. I feel like we do have to be careful. We do have to watch out. So we have to watch out what is hidden behind us, what actually we're not really seeing, because sometimes we believe that we can do absolutely everything, but we don't quite see every single perspective. So, my beautiful Laura, I'm definitely going to have to say over here, if I am looking at Cancer's energy all day today, we're being somewhat suspicious. We're trying to do the very best that we can. We're trying to have somewhat of a good day, but we know that we're being watched. So, we are watching our back. Let me put it that way, because we never know when something is going to happen. Cancer's energy with Laura all day today. What do we have over here onto Cancer's energy with Laura all day today? And here we go with a flying card, the Chariot, sweetie, which I'm not surprised whatsoever, right? Yeah, the monkey is the wife and it spits out drink. I know. Really, right? So I'm gonna say here, the energy with you, quite frankly, over here, and I do have to say, within our Chariot, is about opening oneself up. It's about walking on forward. It's about looking at all the possibilities, but really from a clear vision. It's about wanting those beginnings, but before even acting upon the beginnings, it's about planning them. So I feel as though we want to plan whatever it is that we actually truly desire to have. Let me go see what the next question was. So as for you, we're planning for the future, sweetie. Let me go see what's going on with that wife today, all day. Let's go see if the monkey appears again, sweetie. What is going on? Okay, well, this pretty much does it, doesn't it? We've got our back completely turned, completely. I feel as though we're playing games onto the side over here, which is a little bit what we're doing. We're playing games, but although they're not games. So I have to say, the Knight of Cups over here is really depicting the fact that he is happy when he is around you, when he is with you. He gets out of happiness. And for him, this is a little bit where he finds out happiness. Onto the other side, well, you know what? We are really just governed by the Queen over here, and we just really have to follow what's going on through. So I am going to say, Cancer's energy with wife today, it is difficult, sweetie. It is really difficult. You know, as for you, we're looking towards a future, and as for him, well, we've got him looking in one direction, completely other than what the Queen is looking in, but the Queen is looking at the King. And right smack in the middle would be you and Cancer. So interesting kind of twist of events, is it not? So I'm definitely going to have to say, she is definitely suspicious, beautiful. She's suspicious today. Cancer's energies and thoughts when he saw you today. Cancer's energy and thoughts. We were really happy, but we had to hide every single, every single ounce of happiness that we had, we did have to hide it, my beautiful. Why? Because ultimately we would like to just kind of walk on close to you, to be with you, but ultimately we cannot indulge ourselves. The wife is around, but I am going to say that we were happy to see you, and if we could, we would have got close to you. Hello, Shopaholic. Nice to see you. Hello, Regina. Also beautiful. Thank you, Shopaholic. Let's go and find out what the other question is over here. Cancer's wife energy when she saw you. Ooh la la. And I think this card depicts it absolutely perfectly. 8 of Swords, being caught up into a situation where we know that we're not happy. We know that there are not good things that are going around, but what can we truly do, right? Nothing at this moment. So what she's truly feeling over here is caught. She is caught up into that vague of emotions and really just this situation that you guys are all into. So I'm going to say she was not happy to see you whatsoever, my beautiful. And I feel like it's complicated when you're around. We're kind of at loss. We don't really know quite what to do because we have some suspicions, but we don't really have all that much more. So let's go and see both their energy when they left the church and they went home. I'm not going to say with the 10 of Cups in reverse that it was a happy moment. I am going to say that they continued onto the day as best as they can. You know, it was a good reason for meeting up at church. It was a joyous occasion. So I do have to say it was for a good reason. But I don't necessarily feel like something good is going to come out of it. I don't believe their day is going to be fantastic or good. I feel like they're going to go back home and it's going to be pretty much into that neutral zone that it's always been into. So I'm not going to say that it was difficult. I'm going to say that it was stagnant. I don't feel as though they fought or anything of the such. I don't feel like we talked about you. And how will Cancer's energy be during dinner with his families today? With the family today, it's going to be good. It's going to be strong. We're going to put somewhat of a mask on. We're going to feel as though, and we're going to show as though we are happy. We have every single possibility ahead for us, and we know exactly where we're going. So we're not going to show to anybody that we have any vulnerability, any sadness, or that anything is really wrong anywhere. So I'm going to say the energy as for that is going to be good. Let's go see what he wants to tell you. Let me do that, and let's go see what he wants to tell you. And for that, I'm going to go over here. Hey, good for you, Farzana. Congratulations. Beautiful. Yes, yes, and yes. Good for you. We're super happy for you, beautiful. Congratulations. Thank you for letting us know. Rani, hello, beautiful. Farzana, that is fantastic news. Oh, Rani, you're so adorable. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. So here we go with our King of Pentacles, our 4 of Swords, our Knight of Pentacles, our 10 of Cups, and I do have to say we do have the Magician over here. So I am going to say altogether what it is that we truly want to say is, you know what? We want to be with you, but we're not able to do right now. But we really want you to know that even though we are not by your side, that we're not able to be there right now, that we're doing everything into our possible, every single possibility that we can use, that we can utilize. We are trying as best as we can to figure out the situation, to put ourselves into a situation that is somewhat better, because ultimately I feel like we dream about you. In French we say je rêve de toi, tu es dans ma soupe. So we see you into our soup. I don't think you can say that in English. But that being said, it's really just saying that, you know, we see you in multiple areas into our life. We see you a little bit all over the place. We miss you, we love you, we truly want to be with you, and you know, he really just hopes that you're going to hang on in there while he figures out whatever he needs to. Let's go and see now, my dear friend, be wise. Messages from OV for you. Absolutely. Let's go for it. What is that? What is that? Why do you've got a really red face? What's that about? What's the red hot face? What is that, Lilith? I need more time to figure things out. Meeting you was destiny and loving you was absolutely inevitable. I know that I messed up absolutely everything. Nobody absolutely affects me like you do. Everything you say and do simply reaches out to my soul. I'm sorry that I couldn't be right by you right now. Oh, yeah, that's it, Rani. It's the super, it's the French. It sounds very hot. I was talking about soup, Lilith. I think you need a French boyfriend, Lilith. That's what I'm thinking. I look for you everywhere. No other compares to you. Well, Lilith, the house behind mine has been sold, but there is another one, right at the end of my street that is for sale, and it's a really nice looking house. Honestly, I'll find you a French boyfriend. Let's go and continue these messages over here as we are melting Lilith. I'm going to go for messages from the heart. I made soup sound sexy, right? A soup can be sexy. Why not, right? You can do a lot of different things with soup. All right, let's go for it. Now every time I'll ask my kids if they want soup or something, I'm going to think it's some kind of sexy talk. Yes, now you've got crazy thoughts going into my head. Hello, Lexi. Happy Mother's Day to you, beautiful. Be wise. I push you away because I felt as though I was unworthy of your love, of your kindness, and your beautiful affection. You are very beautiful, and you have absolutely no reason to be jealous of my past loves. You are my only love interest, and I want you to know that I am here to stay. The distance between us is definitely not going to keep us apart. I have a lot going on in my life right now, and I can't quite give you the attention that you deserve. Hey, Alexi, is that not the little guy from, what is it? It's Disney or Pixar or something of the such. What is it? What is that little character you've got there? Clean your room in French is very ooh la la. Really? Va nettoyer ta chambre. Seriously? I don't know. I don't find that. I don't think my kids find that sexy when I say that. All right, let's continue this here. Be wise. Let's go like this, and let's go over to this little deck. Oh, Stitch, thank you. It's Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. That's it. I knew that little dude. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch. My kids never watched that show, Lilo and Stitch. I should put it for them. My world is absolutely dark without you. I am so sorry that I have hurt you. I dream of you. Yeah, you'll be moving, right, Lilith? I will never give up on us. I am sending you telepathic messages. Please do wait for me. I am hiding my true feelings. I don't quite feel good enough for you at this moment. Yeah, that is so cute. I should have my kids watch that. I should. And I'm going to go over to the blunt message, be wise. Let's go see the blunt messages. All right. Can you accept me as I am? I'm not quite stable right now. Please do let me fix this. I know that you are the one that I want to spend my life with. Others are trying to tell me what to do. I feel so much love for you. But I'm scared. I can't quite face this right now. I have seen the future with you, and I want you by my side, beautiful. Be wise. Sending you so much love, my beautiful. Wishing you a beautiful evening. Joseline, what's next in your life? How are things between your boyfriend and between my boyfriend, L, and you looking like next? And a message is from L. Sure thing. Let's go for it. Let's go see what's going on with you and your boyfriend. What's coming up next? Oh, that's it? You're on your way? Oh, come on over. Come on over, beautiful. We will find a place for you, sweetie. So, Joseline, what is next in your life? Let's go find that out. What do we've got? I have over here our Knight of Swords, followed out by our Justice. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to tell you over here. Well, I'm a little bit into what's next into your life. I will take out some more cards because ultimately what I'm seeing here is really more about love. Oh, come on over, Watson. We'll find you a beautiful, lovely lady for you too, sweetie. I'm definitely going to have to say over here, no doubt about it, you feel there is something within the relationship with your partner that is a little bit missing. You feel as though maybe you feel like you're not moving at the pace that you would like to. Maybe you feel like sometimes some things are a little bit unjust. You're not really listened to. There's a little something that is bothering you over here. What I can completely tell you is that there is a lot of passion. There is a lot of love. Your partner truly does love you, truly does have a lot of passion towards you, and truly does want to have that beautiful committed relationship with you, but seems to be a little bit stagnant, seems to want to take really one step at a time without necessarily looking at engagement and so on, so on, so on. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, it's going to take a little bit of time, but I feel like everything is going to place itself into its right place. So as for the relationship, I feel like it's going good, sweetie. I feel like good things, but don't expect anything to happen really, really quickly. It's going to be slow going. You see? Yeah. So, it's not going to be anything really, really quick. And I know that he loves you. I know, sweetie. But he's kind of stagnant into his energy, into his position. He kind of feels like, you know what? I'm comfortable like this. I'm happy like this. Why change things right away, right? I don't feel as though we like changes all that much. So it might take a little bit of time. But beautiful, if you love him, it's definitely worth it, sweetie. Let me go see what's next into your life, and then I'll go and give you some messages. Let me go see if anything is popping on through for you. Hello, my beautiful Laura. Your reading, my sweetie, is at 10 minutes and 50 seconds. You say, what, Lilith? Forget the French. Boyfriend. Oh, okay, you can hang out with me? Sure thing. And Judith? Oh, yes. Come on over like that. We're not going to have to do those, midnight seances. We can do them in person outside near the fire. We can make a bonfire. And we can do what we must do. And I will leave it at that. Thank you, Laura. Let's go and see my beautiful. What is next in your life, Joseline? I am getting over here that sometimes you can be a little bit easily bored. You have to be careful. Some people in your life are taking some things for granted. Other than that, I feel like you do have a little bit of anxiety. You're a little bit mentally bothered by some things. And you're a little bit afraid. I'm going to say you're a little bit afraid of actually speaking to your partner about what it is that you want, or that things are not really moving into the direction that you would like them to, because you're afraid that there's going to be some type of conflict over here. And you are a beautiful, non-aggressive type of person. That being said, at the same time, you're kind of afraid that, hey, what if he would leave me? Or what if I would be stuck there and I'd lose all this time? But I don't want you to worry about that, because he truly does love you, sweetie. As for anything else into your life, I'm going to say health-wise, I don't see anything. As for work, I feel as though more clarity is coming your way, victory is coming your way, achievements, and a lot of success. So it doesn't really matter what endeavor you are moving upon. Within the following 6 months, you're definitely going to be seeing some changes into the positive. So you're moving up, sweetie. Things are going well, beautiful. Oh, you want to come to my house and watch movies? Well, sure, not. Why not? Come on over. Oh, come on over, everybody. Come on over. You just got to book yourself a flight to Canada. Come and see me, guys. I have plenty of room. Yeah, in the woods. I know. And Lilith, I live really, seriously, 10 seconds by foot away from the wood. Yeah, or the field, whichever way you would like. I live right next to the woods. Look at the bonfires we can make, the spells we could conjure upon. So many possibilities, so many haunts, and you could come around and you could be our sorcerer. You see, there you go. I get it, Juanson. I do. There is a tarot reader who does his readings into the woods all the time. I see him. I do. I have problems with that, though, because I think, I have so many decks. I don't want to use just one. So to actually put myself in one place with one deck, I kind of feel stuck. I am, Joseline. You are lucky. Yes, I am very lucky. And I live about 2 minutes away by car from one of the very natural waterfalls, one of the very big waterfalls anyways that are over here. And there is a very haunting story about it, actually. Those waterfalls are haunted, guys. It was in 1600 something. I don't remember which date it was. There was a woman who she was getting married to her man, and she realized that he was cheating on her, and she was so heartbroken that she went with her wedding dress onto this bridge, because over the waterfalls there is a suspended bridge, and she threw herself off. And you can still hear at nighttime, sometimes you can hear the ghost of that lady who lost her life throwing herself down the waterfall for love, because she was cheated on. Those waterfalls are like 2 minutes away from my house, and at night they light them up in a multitude and array of colors. So that's my story about my haunted waterfall. Let's go get you some messages, Joseline from L. Let's go for it, sweetie. We're going to start with a Hermit deck. She is a woman in white. She is a woman in white. She is. I don't know if it's the same woman in white of yours, but mine is a woman in white who was supposed to get married, and she was so heartbroken that she threw herself off the bridge. Yeah. I don't know. We have coins and everything. Like, she's really well known. There's a Canadian coin that they actually put her on it. Yeah, in memory of that lady. I don't know what her name is, though. It is tragically romantic. It definitely is beautiful. I know. So there you go. All the beauties you guys will have by moving close to my home. Hello, Jita. All right, my beautiful Joseline, you already know how I feel about you. Let's go. I am also seeing over here that we are waiting for you. Almost like if I keep hitting this skull. Almost as if we are waiting for you to make that next move, because we're a little bit afraid, right? Ace of Cups, we want to be with you. We want to make some more movements towards you. But at the same time, we need to know, my beautiful Joseline, that we need a little bit more time. And that's exactly what we were just talking about a few moments ago. We want you to know that we feel the exact same way that you do. I just feel as though we have a little bit of fear, and therefore we're saying, please wait for me. Let me go and give you some more messages. I will not stop there, Joseline. I don't know. Maybe it's the same lady. I would have to check it out, guys. I'm not quite sure. And let me move over here for you, my beautiful, to this little cute deck for messages. Let's go for it. It's a beautiful waterfall anyways. It overlooks the island, which is right onto the other side. And the island sounds really tropical, but it's not. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm getting over here. There are so many things that I would like to say to you, sweetie. I would like to tell you that I crave your kisses. I don't mean to ever disappoint you, beautiful. I just kind of feel like you need to be patient because the time will come. I want you to know that I do desire you. And let's go and get one last one. I want to hold you into my arms. My beautiful Joseline, sending you so much love, sweetie. It is so lovely to come to see you. Come on over whenever you want for movie night at my place, beautiful. You're invited. Your last question. Is your last question in? Well, if I don't, I'll let you know, sweetie. You sent it into the email, I believe. Yeah, you did. Let me just go see. Oh, well, I don't know. Your grandmother's upset with you, sweetie, is what I'm getting. Yeah, is that right, Lexi? Your grandma's really upset with you, most likely because you're giving her some information or whatsoever on what is going on between her and your grandpa, sweetie. But I will check that out, okay? I've got you, beautiful. Yeah, no, hold on. No, she's called La Dame Blanche. Yeah, let me give you the exact year. Maybe I'm even correctly. She's called the White Lady. She's a female ghost. She has long, straight hair. She's typically dressed in a white dress or similar garment. And yeah, it's a tragedy because she, threw herself off. Yeah, and I'm just trying to find the actual date of this lady. Yeah, La Dame Blanche, La Dame Blanche. Oh, I'm so wrong. I'm so wrong. I said 16 something, way off. 1759 was the ceremony, and her name was Matilda, or Mathilde, if you prefer. Yes, that was the Dame Blanche who threw herself off of the, yeah. Happy mother. Thank you, Joseline, sweetie. So that's who it is. It's in 1759, guys. I hope that helps you out. And her name is Mathilde. Yeah, I know. You want to go. We need a seance, right? I know. My mom's been having a bunch of weird stuff going around her house lately. All right, let's go see Sierra. You would like to have notes from Richard. He tagged you on Facebook, didn't he? Well, you know what? He needs to reach out to you, sweetie, is what he needs to do. My dear gosh. Not being able to come and see you. Ah. Yeah, if you write Dame Blanche 1759, you'll see the actual waterfall that's next to my place. And you'll actually see a picture of the lady or of the ghost, if you will. Yeah. A very tragic story, very. Some people are said to still see her at night sometimes. I don't go there at night. I have kids. I go in the daytime, no problem whatsoever. So it's a very interesting story. Let's go for, so you want notes. I'm going to get you out some notes after, just want to see, how's Richard doing? How's he feeling? What's going on? He feels like he wants some things to move over here. He wants some modifications. He is feeling, though, and this is very interesting, because as much as, he was willing to meet up with you, to come and see you, it's almost as if he's absolutely terrified now, sweetie. He is afraid. I've got all my characters are in reverse. We're afraid to get close to you. It's almost as if we're afraid that we're going to lose this friendship if we get closer and something happens on over. So it's almost as if how can I say, we wanted and we responded very spontaneous to you, that we did want to see each other and we did want something to move upon, and that was a fantastic idea. And since then, we've been afraid. Well, let me go and get you some messages, Sierra, now that we have this figured out. Let's go over here. What do we want to say to you? Regina, you're up next, sweetie. We actually have a few places that are haunted in the old Quebec, which is about 20 minutes away from my place, where they actually have in summertime, whenever it's warmer in the evening, I think it starts at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, they have a tour of every place that is haunted, and it is haunted stories that they tell you, the true stories of what happened and where those ghosts are. They do it every summer, every single night, but there's a tour that you can do of the haunted places. I've never been to one yet because, my kids are in bed by that time and I can't bring them. They'd be spooked. Let's go see. So, Sierra, my beautiful, when I see you in my dreams, sometimes, well, you're naked. I look into the mirror and I wonder what you think is attractive about me. I could kiss you all night long, and you know what? It would not be enough. Something is absolutely missing when you're quiet with me. Seeing a message from you makes my heart just take a leap. Let's go give you some more messages. Let's not stop there. Let's go with this deck over here. Hello, Miss Annette. Welcome to the channel, beautiful. Here we go. I really do miss you a lot, Sierra. I have been astral projecting to you. Let's move on forward. I don't want to hide this connection. I want it to be open. I want to talk about it. But at the same time, I want you to know that I'm not quite used to a connection like this. So sometimes I kind of run. I'm a little bit afraid. Even though we're not together, I just can't really see myself letting you go. And ultimately, we're going to finish off with, don't think because we don't talk that I don't want to. Yes, you're definitely right, Watson. It's absolutely amazing. You're definitely right. It is. And they're just the most fascinating stories, seriously. Wishing you a beautiful evening, my beautiful Sierra. Let's go see for Regina a general read for the following 3 months. Let's go for that, followed up by Shopaholic, Lexi, Cambria. Nice to see you guys. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. General read, next 3 months. Let's go with this deck over here. We're going to do 2. Hold on just one moment over here. Just one second. I just want to check out for something. Well, that is very interesting, isn't it, that Anderson kid? Give Lilith a sign if anything is necessary, that Anderson kid, okay? Or Juanson, one of the two. Let's go see over here. So let's go and find out what's up for you into the following 3 months. Yes, Juanson, you're so on the ball. Amazing. I saw you into my live feed today, Juanson. Woohoo! I can't believe I had not subscribed yet. I'm just always receiving your stuff, and I watch it, and I love it. And I swear I was subscribed, but I guess I was not. My dear gosh, I was so happy to see your feed this morning. All right, so thank you, Lilith. I don't know what's going on with that. It's a little bit strange. Who knows? I am going to say over here, quite frankly, Regina, general read for the next 3 months. I'm getting you know exactly what it is that you want, Regina. You do. You know what you want. And there's somebody around you who knows what they want also. There is a man who is around you who is highly interested in you. You might already be with them. I never remember if you're in a relationship or not. But anyways, if not, this person's going to come into your life, and quite frankly, they're just going to want to hold on to you and not really let you go. I'm also going to say over here that, you know what? I feel, quite frankly, that we don't want any conflicts. We don't want anything of the such, honestly. We just don't. I feel like within the following 3 months, we're saying goodbye to a lot of different little conflicts that we've had that were not really all that important. I feel like you don't have to stand your ground. I feel like into the following 3 months, you're getting your answers, you're getting your clarity, you're getting your space, and you're getting your freedom. And while getting that, you're actually getting your answers. And I feel like in love anyways, you're slowly moving. Work-wise, I'm going to say something good is coming your way, sweetie. Something is going to be offered to you. Something good is coming. There's no doubt about it. And it's not something that you see coming. It's something that's going to be really quite surprising for you. Let me put it that way. It's going to be unexpected. You're single, right? Okay, so sweetie, into the following 3 months, somebody is coming towards you, sweetie, and this is somebody who wants to be into a relationship. They are strong. They are determined. They are committed. And you know what? And I see that you're looking at this possibility of beginning, of receiving this love. And it seems to be something that can definitely be interesting for you. So I'm going to say, in the following 3 months, possibly great love coming in, deep love, long-term commitment coming on in. Financially speaking, something is going to be offered to you over here, and I just feel as though you're into a certain sense where there's less anxiety, there is more freedom, and there's more happiness. So good for you. Let me know if there's anything in particular that I did not touch, that I did not see, that you wanted to know, sweetie. Oh yeah, Lilith is on the case, right? Oh, there you go. Something weird happened, right? I gotcha. Yeah, that was weird. It was way too strange as a question. Yeah, we don't know, right? You start your internship tomorrow, too. I told you, good things are coming. Good for you, Regina. This is simply going to bring you so much more abundance. More you move on forward, more greatness is coming to you. More positivity is coming to you. Seriously, Regina, you're moving into this beautiful cycle where everything, you know, in life, you've got some parts of life where everything just kind of goes into the wrong. It is just into the rut completely. And you wonder how you ever going to get out of that. And then you've got phases where everything is just perfect. That's what's coming in for you. So good for you, sweetie. Let's go see Shopaholic. Do I see you moving with a new roommate soon? Well, let's go see that. And you want to know what is KB's thoughts regarding you? Sure thing. Hello, Renee. How are you doing, sweetie? Lexi, you're going to be up next. No, we don't. We don't need that, Lilith. We definitely don't. That question was way too, in French we say pointillé. It was way too, you know, it was too much. We had way too much information on somebody when we should not. And no answer. It was strange. It's as if she's got, you know, troll friends coming on in spying now. All right, so Shopaholic, do I see you moving in with a new roommate soon? Let's go and find it out. We are here to protect and serve that Anderson kid. All right, so do I see you moving in with a new roommate soon? My Knight of Cups is in reverse. You know what? I'm going to say no, beautiful. Why am I going to say no? Let's see. I'm going to say no because I feel, quite frankly, it's not that I feel like nobody's going to come on forth. It's not that I feel like you're not going to have the opportunity. I just feel as though nobody's really just going to be that right person for you. You're not going to be convinced by somebody, so maybe you will not take them in as a roommate. You're just not going to find that right person for you at this moment. So as for, are you going to find somebody? I'm going to say no, not for the following month, 6 weeks or so. I'm going to say no onto that one, sweetie. Oh, we are. We've got this, Lexus. We protect our own. Let me go and see here. Beautiful shopaholic, what is going on with your other question? What is KB's thoughts regarding you? Let's go find it out. Yeah, it's like if you're not following that, you're just not finding that right person. You're not convinced, shopaholic, and because you're not convinced, you're just not really going to take the chance. So it's going to be a no for the following weeks. I'm not going to say you're never going to find anybody, just not for the following weeks. It's more going to be a no. And it's better like that. You don't want to take somebody in. You're not going to be comfortable. It might end up being chaotic. So if you're not sure about it, just don't do it. I think so, that Anderson kid. Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Thank you, Sierra, followed out by our King of Cups. I am also getting here our Death or Rebirth, followed on up by our King of Swords. So, sweetie, what is KB's thoughts regarding you? I'm going to say, we think about you. We think about maybe a future. We think about something into the future, but everything is just other scattered. And I'm going to explain a little bit better. As much as with our King of Swords, we are thinking of you, we are thinking of that next move, and we do seem to be somewhat determined about it. It's as if you've got an idea. Let's say you're in class, you've got an idea, and this is what you're going to write your essay on. You've got the main idea, but you're missing all of the developments, all of the other issues or paragraphs, and this is what is happening. We've got a main idea, we are thinking of you, we're interested in you, but everything else is completely chaotic. We don't know really how to reach out, we don't really know what to do about this, so we're really lost into our feelings altogether. So our main idea is there is an interest that perhaps we would like to pursue, but more time is going to be necessary for us to determine if that is something that we want to do or not. Oh, thank you, shopaholic. So this is what I'm getting. If it makes any sense to you, this is what I'm getting, sweetie. Let me know if you have any other questions. I am here for you. Let's go and see my dear friend Lexi, followed out by Cumbria and Ajita. Let's go for it. Lexi, how is CJ feeling about you? Because you haven't talked since Wednesday, which is not too bad, not too bad. We are Sunday, sweetie. Let's go find it out. So how is CJ feeling about you? Because you haven't talked since Wednesday. All right. I am getting over here that we're happy. You know what? We are happy, we are fulfilled because we do still talk, but we're leaving a little bit of space, and we don't feel as though one is leaving the other. We don't feel like we have lost this connection. We still feel like the connection is there. It is strong. So you know what? Ultimately speaking, I'm going to say that we're happy. We're resting is what we're doing right now. But have we forgotten about you? Or no. Have we stopped loving you? Absolutely not. It's just a little bit of a pause. We're leaving you a little bit of room. It's almost as if he would like you to reach out. And how did he feel when you called him? Oh, no. Yeah, he must not have liked that. I know, I get you. I do, sweetie. And, you know, good for you for saying it. There's different ways for saying the whole thing. I'm going to say over here that, you know what, we're really quite sensitive about the whole thing. I feel like we're upset about it. I feel like we don't necessarily agree with it. And we're a little bit unclear. I kind of feel like we would need some more information. But at the same time, we didn't want to ask for more information. We didn't want to ask for anything more coming from it because we knew that it wouldn't be good. But it's as if you have one perception, he has another perspective, and they're kind of clashing is what is actually going on. And before I do the messages from him, you've been distant with people. What's going on with you? You've been frustrated. You've been in hermit mode. Yeah, well, that's all good. You're just really trying to find yourself is what you're doing, sweetie, because a lot has been going on into your life. And you know what? At the same time, I do have to say, Lexi, a lot has been going on into your life, and you never really know who can you trust, who can you not trust, who's playing games with you, who's manipulating you. So I completely get you for, you know, just really being alone, being with your kids, with, you know, school, everything you've got going on. You already have, you know, plenty enough without having frustration and manipulation coming from anybody else. So I feel like you're trying to be within yourself to try to find your answers, to try to find that peace, to try to find that clarity, because there's a lot of parts into your life where you're trying to find that right now. And it's absolutely perfect for you to do so. There's nothing wrong with that, sweetie. And about your grandma. Yeah, your grandma. What's going on with your grandma before we move on forward? What is she up to over here? So, yeah. What's her problem? What a weird thing for a grandma to say, right? All right, okay. I guess it depends what kind of grandma you have. Let's go and find that out, sweetie. Here we go. So, yeah, I know he's not around. I know. Oh, well, that's not good, that Anderson kid. You threw an apple at her and you beat her boyfriend up? Oh my gosh, we're going to block you from the chat here, that Anderson kid. What were you doing? Okay, so, oh, I've got you, Lexi. I do. I'm not done yet, sweetie. So what I am going to say over here is about your grandma, quite frankly. Oh, sweetie, I just kind of feel as though you have those answers. You say things to her that she knows, but she doesn't really want to believe. She doesn't really want to agree upon. And because she doesn't want to believe, she doesn't really want to agree upon, what does she do? She pushes off the people who are telling her the truth. That truth that is just so stabbing. It is painful. She needs to take a little bit of a break from you because you know the truth. You're telling her maybe some things that nobody else is really telling her. And I feel like it's just a really difficult time. And when she's saying that, she's not saying it in order to be mean with you. She loves you and she loves you dearly, sweetie. She just needs a little bit of space. A lot is going on. She's feeling overwhelmed. She doesn't want to hurt you. I believe me. I know, sweetie, but she's doing it out of hurt, which is absolutely not a good reason for doing so. Absolutely not. I know, sweetie. It is not a good reason for doing so, but that is how she feels, and that's a way. It's her mechanism of defense, if you want. It's her Freudian type of mechanism, sweetie, and that's just what came on out. She doesn't really mean it, beautiful, but I kind of feel like you need to leave her a little bit of space. Now, before I go and give you those messages, let me just go and see. You did mention that you did have another one, and I know that you did because, oh, actually, hold on. What happened to it? Maybe it was right underneath the other one. Oh, there you go. Okay. Why did CJ's sister tell you that CJ's been messing around with some girl last night? Oh, my gosh. Okay. CJ's sister is messing around with this girl's baby's daddy. Yeah, she could be. You have to be careful for her. I told you, sweetie. You're better not to, just be careful. You can be friends with her, but you do always have to remember that she is his sister. So, you know, they do have that blood link that is there. It is a very, you know, a difficult bond to break. So manipulation can come quite easily. Now, why is it that she was actually saying that? Quite frankly, I do believe that she was steering some things up. I don't feel as though he's messing around with anybody else. And quite frankly, when you think about it, he has absolutely no time to do so. He doesn't even have time for you. Imagine adding somebody else into the whole equation over here. So I'm ultimately going to say that she's trying to play around with you here, sweetie. I'm sorry. Be very, very careful about CJ's sister. I know it's difficult because you guys have a lot of the same friends. It makes it more difficult. Yeah. A panda forgot your teriyaki chicken. A panda forgot your teriyaki. I don't know what you guys are talking about with the pandas. I'm going to go and give you some messages, my beautiful. Let's go for it. That's what she's doing. You have to be careful, Lexi. Be very, very careful. It's not somebody who necessarily wants your good. She wants her brother's good before wanting your good. When you look at me, it makes me feel worse. You see a side of me that others don't, and I simply cannot hide from you. By the way, Cambria, Gita, you guys are up next, sweetie. I have not given up on you, even though it may just seem like it. A part of me died when I let you go. Nobody is like you. You are exceptional, and you are absolutely special. Well, good for you for doing so. Hello, my bright eyes. How are you today, sweetie? I hope you allow me to step up and to turn this around. And I miss you more now that we're apart. I still feel your presence and your energy around me. Let's move on over to Cambria. A general reading for the rest of May. For the rest of May. Let's go for it. So Cambria, Gita, and Renee are up next. And we're going to go over here for this one. I've got you that Anderson kid. I will see if I receive it. Often I don't receive it actually into my inbox. If you want to be answered quickly or quicker, you can always send me your questions directly into my email. Otherwise, I'll let you know. Oh, wait, I did get it. I did get it, but I don't have your questions. Is that normal, sweetie? Let me know that, Anderson kid. I've got your PayPal, but no questions. You can send my PayPal, your questions to my Gmail if you want. Ah, bright eyes. You're such an adorable lady. All right, let's go for it. Let's go and see over here, Cambria, what's next for the rest of May. So the following 3 weeks, what do we have? You have to be careful. Please do be careful for any type, any type of self-sabotage, okay? I'm going to say over here, I kind of feel like sometimes we're missing a little bit of that true joy into our life. We have some obstacles, sometimes we have some delays, we have some frustrations, and sometimes those negative parts just kind of take over the positive parts. So I feel like Spirit is trying to say, let's look more at the positive than the negative. I feel like whatever negative had to go on by has already gone by. So now we're changing cycles. We're moving more into a positive zone. With that positive zone, new approaches are coming on in. Freedom is coming on in. Personal belief into yourself is coming on in. If you want to move on forward with anything, any project into your life, you need to think about a different type of twist, something that's a little bit more unconventional. And I feel that if you do look for something that's a little bit more unconventional, you're going to find your answer. You're going to find your happiness. That being said, beautiful. I'm going to say over here that you're getting an awakening. You're getting some clarity. Love-wise, I don't really see all that much other than the fact that around the end of the May, I do see, if you are into your relationship, I do see some beauty. I do see some good things coming on in for you. If not, I feel like an invitation is coming your way, maybe even a new love, something at its beginning. So maybe a beautiful blossoming love coming on in around the end of May. I do want you to be careful for somebody, and this is a man who might be a little bit arrogant, who might be a little bit unpredictable, maybe a little bit rude around you. If that happens, cut that person out of your life. They don't deserve to be there, Cambria. Other than that, I'm going to say, as for money, prosperity is coming your way, security, and beautiful opportunities. So seriously, beautiful month of May, Cambria. Definitely. Hello, my dear Jerica. How are you doing, sweetie, today? Hello, as a channeler something. Nice to see you. Let me just go see that. Anderson kid. Yeah, you donated, but I don't have your questions. Are you going to send them into my Gmail? And to answer your question, my beautiful Lexi, did I have a good Mother's Day? Somewhat good, somewhat not. Whatever plans I had did not really turn upon, didn't really work out. A bunch of friends popped up for my kids, and I didn't get to do what I wanted. So emotionally speaking, I am greatly disappointed. But you know what? That's life. It's okay. Other than that, I did have a good day, sweetie. Thank you, beautiful. Let's go and see for Jita. Is Cancer S reaching out to you within the following 2 months? I surely hope so. Let's go and find that out. Did you have a good day, my beautiful Lexi? Oh, you sent the questions. All right. I don't have them yet. When I get them, I'll let you know. Who's your panda, Lexi? Who's panda? Is this again DoorDash? Because ever since you've been ordering DoorDash and you've been talking about it, I have really bad images about DoorDash. I will check that out, beautiful Jerica. He's super mad because of you ignoring him, and you got into it and he dropped off things and he said he was done. And I said, oh my gosh, that's great manipulation. Oh, Jerica. Okay, I'm going to check that out. I don't believe that one moment. If you knew the times that I told that to my boyfriend. And we've been together for 18 years, Jerica. All right, let's go see. It was the actual, there's a store called Panda? Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry that Panda did not deliver what you... What a funny name, seriously, for a... All right then, Anderson kid, for a restaurant. And your stepmom wasn't home, so you just dropped off her gift. Oh, so you kind of had a little bit of the same day as me, right? I guess that's what it is. I saw on Facebook a really funny, and it was absolutely, it was really funny. It was on my Facebook feed about a mom who wakes up into the morning and her Mother's Day dream, what she would like to have during her day, and what actually happens. Instead of having a beautiful breakfast, she gets like burnt toast, because that's what kids do. My kids reheat like potatoes and stuff like into the oven and stuff. It is so gross, but they're so adorable. Anyways, so I get you, Lexi. I do, sweetie. Let's go and see over here. Jita, is Cancer S reaching out to you within the following 2 months? My sweetie, as much as I would like to say yes, and I would love to, beautiful, I'm going to have to say a no. And I'm really, really sorry. 7 of Swords. Over here, whatever has happened, we're not quite ready to repair it. There's a lot of anxiety surrounding this relationship. There's a lot of fear of change, a fear of modification of the relationship. There is an actual transformation, almost walking away for something new, but there's nobody else into his life. I do want to mention that. And there are a lot of repressed and hidden emotions. So I feel honestly that the very best thing would be to have that communication, but I know that in order to have that communication, somebody has to reach out, and I feel as though he needs to reach out first. So I'm going to say, sweetie, give it a couple weeks, see where this goes. If he still doesn't reach out, then I say, you know what, send yourself a letter anyways, express how you're feeling, your thoughts about it, and just send it out and see what happens, and let's see where that energy brings you, sweetie, because at some point I feel like you do need to express it, and sometimes we say some things and it just really gives that that feeling. It gives that clarification, because often 9 times out of 10 in relationships, why do we break up? Why are things? It's not always because of cheating or anything like that. It is misinterpretations. It is miscommunication. So at least make yourself happy into the following weeks. Send him out a message. No accusations whatsoever. Just let him know how you're feeling and see if that opens up anything for you, sweetie. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to say nothing for the moment, sweetie Gita. Nothing for the moment. We're going to keep things as we are, sweetie. So no movement for the following 6 to 7 weeks. Nothing is changing here, sweetie. Let's go and see for Renee. How has Theo been feeling about you during your get-together with friends today? What do they think of your dress? What were you wearing, sweetie? That's it. You see, Gita, there's misunderstandings. There's a lot of stuff that just kind of get on through, and it just kind of gets into our mind. And when things get into our mind, sometimes it manipulates the way that we think of the outcome. It manipulates a lot of different things onto a subconscious level. Then if we're actually able to speak about it and we're actually able to put things into the clear, it just kind of clarifies everything. So just give yourself a little bit of time here, Gita, and see where this goes. If you still feel like there's some stagnancy, nothing much is moving, I say talk to him about it and see where that brings you. Renee, let's go see. What were you wearing today, sweetie? What were you up to? Sierra is up next. So how has Theo been feeling about you during your get-together with friends today? Hello, my beautiful Nunit. How are you today? Did you spend some time with your mom? Or did you get your mom a happy Mother's Day gift? You said you were going to. Okay, so Renee, how do we feel about this? King of Swords, very strong, thinking a lot about you, but not willing to make any action whatsoever. I also feel over here that we're still staying into our position, quite frankly. I don't really feel like nothing has really changed. I'm going to say that we are thinking about reaching out. We are thinking about our emotions, about speaking to you about them. But since things are not quite clear, we're not really moving along with that. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, I feel as though the get-together was good. Whatever it is that you were wearing, I'm going to take some more cards out onto that. I feel like it was good. I feel like it was positive. I feel like it was strong. I feel like you're quite attractive. I do feel as though we enjoyed, the look that you had, that dress that you had. But at the same time, I just don't feel like, that outfit made us want to say, oh, let's make some action. I'm just going to think of you a little bit more, right? But are we ready to take that action? Not quite yet. So I do believe that you were quite absolutely beautiful, sweetie. You were most likely stunning. But we are still not quite ready to make that move. But you're definitely moving into the thoughts. You are into the thoughts. You are into those beautiful fantasies that we have into our mind. Oh, you're together now at this moment. Well, enjoy that moment then, sweetie. This is happening real time. Go for it. Hang up this. Put your phone down, sweetie. Enjoy the time. Sierra, when will you start dating? You're not going to wait around for this man. Would have made it easy for him. Oh, you're so funny. Okay, let's go find that out, Sierra. Okay. Okay, so when will you start dating? Let's go find that out. Okay, yes, Renee. Give me one moment. I will be right back with you, sweetie, for your messages. Yes, I see them. I do. So when will you start dating? Because you don't really want to wait, right? You did everything that you possibly could, and nothing is really moving on forwards. Here we go. We do have over here an Emperor with a 10 of Cups, which is good and beautiful and quite positive. So I am going to say, I feel that within the following 4 to 5 weeks, you do have somebody who does seem to be popping on in over here. That could be quite good for you, sweetie. So I'm going to say into the following weeks, you do have somebody popping in who seems to be new, who I feel is going to be up for that challenge with you, sweetie. So into the following weeks, no doubt about it. I do see a lot of happiness over here, and I do feel as though you're a little bit going to be on your guard, wondering. You're actually going to be a little bit surprised by this relationship because, my gosh, you've been waiting for this secure relationship for quite some time. So yes, somebody is popping on in for you into the following weeks. Before I do continue, Sierra, I'm going to go and give the messages to Renee that I did not give. Let's go for Renee for your messages over here. Okay. Oh, look at that. I love you. I fear sometimes that you have moved on. I want you to please forgive me. You are never very far from my mind. I want you to know that I still do want you. I really also want to hold you. You are my first thought when I wake up and my last thought before I go to sleep. Sending you much love. Enjoy your evening, sweetie. Sierra, yes. John, your ex, you want messages. Let's go see what we've got. Let's go and start it off with our blunt. Then I think we'll move over to our Hermit Tarot to come and tell us the truth in this. So, notes from John. I am getting over here. I need to have some more fun. I want you to know that you're in my dreams. I also want you to know that I'm scared. I can't really face anything new right now. I am going through an awakening. And now we're going to switch on up. We're going to go and see the Hermit. Gerlanja, you're up next, followed by our beautiful Yvonne. I'm getting over here, let me hold you. I feel as though John is still always interested in you. Hello, BG, nice to see you. I feel as though we're still holding on to you. It doesn't really matter if we're gone, if we're with somebody else. You make me want to do bad things. I kind of feel like that's when you go out into those sexy, dresses and stuff. You even see me that way. We feel as though you have a different perception of how he is and who he is. We feel as though we don't want any beginnings over here with our Ace of Swords, but we do want you to know that, you know what, we could have really been your hero. And I'm also getting over here, I still don't have all of the answers. Let me take another deck out to conclude this in beauty. Let's go over here. I get jealous when I think of anybody else having you and taking you away. I want you to know that I'm haunted by my decisions and the memories that we have made together. I also want you to know that this is simply not the right time. And the harder I try to resist you, the weaker I seem to be. Sending you so much love, Sierra. Gerlandra, beautiful. followed out by Yvonne Farzana. Then I'm going to go and see that Anderson kid after Farzana. So Drlandra, a general reading, what it is that you need to know and focus upon. Let's go find that out. So Drlandra, here we go. I am gathering into my information over here by spirit that we are going to be getting some success. We're going to be getting a lot of victory is what I do have to say. But I do want you to know that anywhere a little bit in between, I feel like there's going to be, before we actually get that success that seems to be onto our way, we want you to work a little bit onto the communication that you have with people that are around you. May it be relationship, may it be work, may it be friendships or family. We need to work onto that communication. I feel like often there is somewhat of an imbalance, and that is creating sometimes some conflicts. So we do need to work upon that. Other than that, what I do see over here is, you know what? I do see some harmony. I do see some fulfillment. Financially speaking, actually not financially, but I'm going to say emotionally speaking, there is something that is missing for you. You are feeling insecure. You are feeling as though you're not quite getting what you want. You need more. You're looking for more, but have not yet found it. Let's continue and take some more cards out. Okay, so you do have to be careful sometimes. I feel as though sometimes people do take advantage of you, and sometimes you don't actually realize it. So you do have to be a little bit careful for that. There is a certain fear of change, which does bring upon a lot of, I'm going to say, indecisions into your life. Also, I'm seeing over here that every single expectation that you have, you can achieve, my beautiful. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to that beautiful truth that is coming from you. Have that beautiful power, that courage to move on forward and to really success into everything. So I'm going to say over here, sweetie, what do you truly need to focus on? You need to focus on communication, really, really important. So you don't have a bunch of misunderstandings all over the place. You need to be careful for any type of self-sabotage. Sometimes we're afraid we put some barriers up, and they stop us in many different spheres. They stop us in love. They stop us in work. They stop us into our social activities. So we do need to be careful for those two key elements are the very most that you do have to focus upon right now. And other than that, I'm going to say, listen to yourself, sweetie, and everything's going to be perfect. Everything's going to work on out. Kiara, thank you, beautiful. Bright eyes also. Drlandra, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, beautiful. Yvonne, what is our thinking of you and messages of the day and advice? Let's go and see that. Farzana is next, followed by that Anderson kid. Then I will be with Bright Eyes for all of your questions. So, what is our thinking of you? Let's start off over here. What is our thinking of you on a message of the day and advice? So what is our thinking of you over here? Honestly, my sweetie, I feel like you are meant to be onto R's path. I don't know who R is to you. I don't feel like they're really going anywhere. I don't feel as though they really want a friendship. I feel like this is something more of love, and ultimately, I feel like we would like to work upon this relationship that you do have, this connection that you have, and I feel like we would like to have some type of beginning, some type of offering. So I'm going to say, kind of feel like R really does like you, sweetie. I feel like something is most likely going to be offered at some point over here. Oh, I like that. Love bugs. Hello, Jessica. Nice to see you. Welcome to the channel, beautiful. Let me go and give you some message of the day and some advice. So we're going to move over here. Oh, I like pumpkin too. My dad used to call me pumpkin all the time. All right, so 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups, followed out by our Queen of Cups, and I'm also getting over here our 3 of Swords. So I am going to say over here, my beautiful Yvonne, as for message of the day and advice, I'm going to say, you know what, you need to work, you need to look towards a certain adventure. You need to look towards something new, something that you've been wanting to do, but you have not quite done yet for many or multiple different reasons. You need to jump in forward. You need to do something a little bit new over here. And I feel like it's going to bring a lot of novelty, a lot of happiness, a lot of good things towards you. So message of the day coming from Spirit is luck is on your side, adventure and action. This is what you have to look forward to. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of self-sabotage or anything of the such. There's no conflicts really that are onto the way. There's no problems whatsoever. This is really about you taking care of yourself and seeking for some type of beautiful adventure and abundance that would be new and would bring you a lot of joy, sweetie. My beautiful Kiara, thank you, sweetie, and a happy Mother's Day to you, my beautiful. Farzana, you emailed David. Yes. Will you reconcile as friends? Let's go see, my beautiful. Okay. So I am with Farzana right now. Up next is that Anderson kid. So will you reconcile as friends? Oh, I know, Farzana. It goes by so quickly. I know you do, sweetie. Let me go see if you're going to be able to reconcile as friends. My Ace of Wands is telling me that we would like to do so, but my 3 of Pentacles and my 4 of Wands are telling me that I don't feel like it's going to be possible, sweetie. So I'm going to say, at least for the following 3, maybe even 4 months, I'm going to say a definite no. After that, there could be a possibility, because I do see my 4 of Cups over here into the reverse position, which is telling me that things could change. We could go from a moment of not really talking to a moment of a reconciliation, but that is left to be seen in time. So my beautiful Farzana, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie, a really big hug. I'm going to have to say a no for the moment, not for the following 2 to 3 months. After that, maybe there could be a possibility because of this card over here, which does bring some hope into your reading. I'm sorry, sweetie. Bright Eyes, I'll be with you in just a few moments. I'm going to go and see that Anderson kid. After that, I'm going to be with Bright Eyes, Jerica, BG, Kiara, and hello, my beautiful Monica. How are you, sweetie? So let's go see that Anderson kid. And here you go. Okay. Yeah, that was interesting, right? That was interesting. Let me go see that, sweetie. I'm going to start by answering the question about the person into the chat, okay? And I don't know if that Anderson kid is actually here. We're going to put a time stamp for that. Oh, yeah, you're there. All right. Okay, that Anderson kid is there. Here we go, sweetie. Let's go and find that out. I'm going to start off with who that was into our chat, if that was a person that you believe it was. So was that somebody that you knew? So here we go with our Queen. All right, of Cups. I'm going to say yes, sweetie. I don't feel as though it really had anything to do with the other person that we are thinking about. So I'm definitely going to have to say it did really seem to be somebody that you actually did go to school with, sweetie. So I'm going to say a yes, somebody that you have not connected with, somebody that you have not talked to into a very long time. I don't really feel as though they really wanted anything bad. It's just a little bit of a reconnection, if you will. I don't know what name you were using back then, what surname you were using, so that they could recognize you, but This is definitely what I am seeing here. So I'm going to say yes onto this one. This was truly somebody that you knew. But by the story that you told me, I don't feel like this person would like you all that much. So it was a kind of a good thing that we ended up with what we did. Let me go and give you the same thing that you usually do get and see what's coming out on that. So what is moving on forward with that? Let's go see. Okay, for the moment, I'm going to say we are seeing, the couple is actually seen into the exact same position. So we're being seen into the reverse position where we don't really want to do anything at this moment. Things are staying stagnant into the way that they are. So I'm going to say everything is a little bit on pause. My king, my queen, my chariot, everything here is really on pause. I don't even believe that we're actually looking right now to try to figure out what's next. I feel like we're taking this moment to just clear our mind, to put everything on absolute zero, let a couple weeks kind of go on by, and then get back into it and see, is this person good for me? Is this person not? What do I do with this connection? What do I do with this relationship? But at this moment, we're not thinking about it. We're not moving forward. We're not moving backward neither. We're trying to keep things truly at a standstill. So I'm going to say there's no reaching out. There's not even thinking of. We are truly on a pause button. Let me go and see the messages that we can get for you. Let's do that, and let's go and get those messages. Hello, the four elements. Nice to see you. Yeah, well, she's no longer here anymore, that Anderson kid. We blocked her. But you're so sweet to say it. You truly are. Well, let's go and give you some messages over here. What would we like to say? Hello, Vicky Licious. Nice to see you, beautiful. All right. I want you to tell me the things that you don't like. I'm thinking about morning kisses. I would like to take care of you. Hello, Paula. Nice to see you. I want you to be more comfortable with me. I do feel as though we are meant to be together. Those green apples, yeah, those Granny Smith, they're really hard and crunchy. Yeah, they're tough. Yes, you didn't pick the softest apple, did you? How are you doing today, Paula? I'm guessing you're doing pretty good. If you're just asking if there's anything that you need to know, there's not too much, troubling you over here. All those secrets I kept caught up with me, each and every single one of them. I keep the wrong company around me who interfere with this connection that we do have. Hurting you was never truly part of the plan. I struggle with love and expressing it, and it just really does not come easy for me. And I want you to know ultimately that the distance between us is truly killing me. Thank you, Karen. Bright eyes. Rufus energy for you versus Delisa. Let's go find it out. Oh, you don't anymore. Only guys. All right, bright eyes. So, energy for you versus Delisa. This one here is for you, by the way, and the next one is going to be for Delisa. So this is for you, and this is going to be for Delisa. Okay, so here we go. For you versus Delisa. I do have our Four of Pentacles. I do have our Queen of Pentacles, followed by our Knight and our Judgment. What I do have to say is that we are holding on to you. There's absolutely no doubt about it. We're holding on to you. We would like to reach out to you, but it is just not a possibility at this moment. I do have to say we are truly afraid of judgment. We're afraid of what other people might say and really what would be the repercussions of people that are around us. So I feel as though the people around us are really very important into our world, into our thoughts, into our emotions. And we would like everybody to be in agreement whenever it is that we truly do decide to go with one person or another. Other than that, what I can see over here, if I move on over to Delisa, is that we're truly unhappy. We're feeling caught up into a situation where I don't even feel like our queen is happy. And ultimately, I don't even feel like a decision needs to be made. I feel like the decision is already made, that we know that we're simply not happy where we are and what is going on. So there is no doubt about it. Over here with you, we're holding on to you. We do have some beautiful energies, but we're afraid about everybody around. On to Delisa, I feel as though things are complex. We're not happy whatsoever, and we don't really know what to do about the connection. Now, were they together this weekend? Let's go find that out. Hold on. Were they together this weekend? So were they together this weekend? Hello, Bee-wee. Nice to see you again. Okay, so were they together this weekend? My Eight of Pentacles followed out by my Three of Swords. I am going to say that they were together this weekend, sweetie. I'm ultimately going to say a yes onto this one. Now, how will Delisa feel when both of you guys are together? Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Three of Swords. We're going to believe on our Three of Cups that this has been going on for a really, really long time. We're going to actually believe over here, sweetie, that we have been, it is like a trahison was what we would say, a betrayal. It is a clear betrayal. We're going to believe that this relationship has been going on long before they actually, actually stopped their own relationship. So definitely going to have to see that this is something that she, anyways, is going to believe that has been planned out. She's not going to be happy by the whole situation. She's truly going to believe that this has been going on for quite some time, and she's going to be caught up into this world and into this situation of frustration and a lot of sadness is what I'm seeing. So it's not going to be an easygoing type of thing, sweetie. Jerica, let me go and find your question. So yes, I'm going to go and find that. Hopefully it is still there, but I know that you guys were upset and you said that it was over because you were, purposely not speaking to him, right? Let me go see. So after today, what actions and feelings can you expect from Jared within the next 3 days? Is he going to reach out again? Yeah, you're really upset now. Now you really don't even want to reach out whatsoever now, do you, sweetie? So let's go see over here for Jericho. Let's go find out what's going on. Although, you know what? He must have known that this is what was going on anyways, to go and send you some recipes. My gosh. Let's go find out. BG, you're next. Kiera and, oh, Bright Eyes. You had another question, sweetie. After Jericho, I'll get your other question right away, sweetie. I just saw it here as I scrolled on down. Okay, so I'm with Jerica, then I'm moving back over to Bright Eyes, and I'm going over to BG and Kara. So let's go and find out what's going to be happening into the following 3 days. Beautiful. Is he reaching out in the following 3 days? No, he's as upset as you are, quite frankly. You're both really upset is what you guys are at. That being said, is he giving up onto the relationship? Absolutely not. I don't even want you to think about that. It's a definite no. Over here, I'm getting our clarity, okay? I feel as though you guys both said, okay, that's it, I'm done, and so on. But that is it is emotional manipulation is what it is, sweetie. So I'm going to say definitely over here, we are going to be reaching out again, but I'm not quite sure that he is going to be the one who's reaching out. I do see some happiness coming out from your side, and I do see that clarity is going to be there, but I kind of feel like you need to reach out this time, sweetie. I know, I hate to say it, but I kind of feel like it's your turn. Why? Because he thinks that it's your fault because you were purposely not reaching out, and so now he really does feel hurt. So if you don't want this to continue and just kind of go on, and in downfall, I kind of feel like don't do it right away, but maybe leave it a day or two, and then just kind of reach out and say, I don't know, whatever is best for you, tell him however it was that you're feeling and why you acted this kind of way so you guys could communicate, because clearly there is a miscommunication over here because he had absolutely no doubt that you were actually snobbing him. So there's something that he is just not getting. There's an information that he is not gathering that you need to give him. But if you give it to him right away, he's really upset. Not a good time. Leave him a day or two, okay? You need to reach out to him this time. It's your turn. He's going to be waiting for you, beautiful. He's not going to reach out into the following 3 days, okay? You're the one who's going to have to reach out, I feel, this time if you want to mend things and you want to make things better. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. Bright Eyes, why did Rufus get so defensive when you text about lunch the other day? Ooh, let's go see. Oh, I'm sorry, Vicalicious. I didn't see your questions. Yes. They are fake flames. I cannot burn myself whatsoever, and they wiggle on their own. I love them. I'm sorry, sweetie. No, you can get them on Amazon. I bought them off Amazon. There's multiple ones. You can get thin and long ones. You can get big and fat ones. You can get tiny ones. You can get any size you want, and I don't want to sound... If Laura is here, she would definitely see this into a 3X kind of way, but I'm really speaking about candles. So I'm going to say you can get them in different sizes as you wish, beautiful. They are, yes. My kids love them. They do find them quite intriguing is what I have to say. And my ghost likes to play with them too, Vicalicious. They do. Honestly, during a live, my ghost will play with these two over here. During a live, they will shut off approximately 2 times during the live. I have to turn them back on. So here we go. I know, Watson. Laura has dirty thoughts. So let's go for it. Bright Eyes. Why did Rufus get so defensive when you text about lunch the other day? Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, Laura had phallic, I know. She's so cute. All right. Okay. So she's so funny. Every time I see it now, that's what I think. That's what I think about. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to answer over here. Bright Eyes. Yeah, you need to pay closer attention to the flames, right? Yeah, you do, because these two here, Watson and Lilith, they shut off twice into a live every single day. I've already turned them back on. You guys just haven't really realized it. My ghosts play around with these two. So I'm going to say over here, I'm getting some death. I'm getting some rebirth. You know what? Quite frankly, I kind of feel as though when you were talking about that text about the lunch the other day, the only true reason that I'm seeing is that, you know, I feel like Delisa was not too far away, sweetie, and we couldn't really talk about it. And this is why. So we did have, you know, some exterior factors that were there that were kind of, you know, watching out, trying to see, you know, what we can do and trying to spy. You know how it goes, sweetie. It doesn't matter if it's by text. It doesn't matter if it's by phone call. Text is even easier to spy on than an actual phone call, because if you're somewhere close or, you know, you can read, you can wonder what's going on. And this is it. I just don't feel as though he was into that particular place where he was able to really answer that type of question. This is why he kind of seemed a little bit off and he was a little bit defensive. I kind of feel like he wanted to close off the conversation a little bit quickly over here, sweetie. I know, Lois. I know, sweetie. Honestly, my ghosts play around with them all the time. They truly do. BG is reconciliation with B, a bad, B with B, a bad if he reaches out. Let me go see. Is that good or is that bad if he reaches out? They might even shut down before the end of the live today. They might. They might. I'll let you guys know if they shut down. So, the Knight of Swords. Is reconciliation a good idea or not? I know that we don't want to be friends, but at the same time, I know that we're not necessarily looking for a long-term relationship with beautiful love, you know, marriage and whatsoever. So as much as I do feel as though you would be happy to have some type of a reconciliation, I'm going to put a little bit of a red flag over here saying that I feel that the possibility, for the moment, it would be more of a reconciliation, physically speaking. And after that, who knows? Maybe we could move into something else. But for the moment, I would definitely have to say it would be something more physical. So if that is okay with you, and then maybe migrate over back to a relationship, that would be perfect. But if it's not okay with you, because I cannot tell you right away that there is actually going to be a relationship coming after this, then it's a little bit of an analysis that you have to do over here, sweetie. So is reconciliation, you know, if ever we do reach out, I'm going to say if it's good for you to have, you know, just fun at first and then a reconciliation, then yes, go for it. If it's not good for you, then don't do it, sweetie. Sending you so much love, beautiful. Let's go and see Kiera. Is this spiritual battle between your brother's ex able to be beat? Is a spiritual battle between my brother's ex able to be beat? And what do we do? My family is battling a witch who is trying to break my family down. I don't know. Who is this? That's a very interesting message that you're sending on out over here, sweetie. We're speaking about witches and spiritual battles over here. Now, that could mean a lot of different things. So, is this spiritual battle between your brother's ex? Are we able to beat that? Let me start off with that. Let me go see. Now, the witch. Who is the witch, sweetie? A witch who is trying to break your family down. Yes, right? Okay. Is it like a true, like, kind of witchy kind of person? Or is it, you know, like a... Is it like a girlfriend or somebody here? All right, BG. Sending you so much love, sweetie. She sent a picture of my brother and I to a witch. Oh, that's what she did. Oh, okay. She's manipulating you guys, Kiera, is what she's doing. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me go see. I understand a little bit better what's going on now. It is great manipulation. It is nothing else, sweetie. Yeah, she does spells. Yeah, okay. That's what she told you, right? Okay, so let's go for it. There's a lot of people who can do spells. Yeah, she's his ex. But the question of really doing a spell and if it's really working is a completely different thing. I'm going to say most spells don't really work out unless you're really, really good. Let me put it that way. Yeah, it's not your gypsy wife from you. It could be once, and who knows. I'm going to say over here for you, Kiara. First of all, is this spiritual battle between your brother's ex? Are you able to beat this? Absolutely. There's no doubt about it, sweetie. And I get how terrifying this could be, to think that somebody is doing spells upon you or doing voodoo or doing whatsoever upon you. Oh my dear gosh. But there are so many people who can do so many different things, and there's so much bad luck that can come towards her for just really doing this stuff. I'm going to say, Kiara, don't worry about it. Can it be beaten? Yes. Even Spirit is saying, don't worry about it. There's no problem here whatsoever. You can get through this. I'm going to tell you that, spiritual witch over here is not too witchy. I'm going to say she's more manipulative, and she's more of a want to be witched than an actual witch. Yeah, okay, so don't be scared. Don't be, Kiara. Don't be whatsoever. I feel as though she kind of, dabbles into all different kind of things like we could. You can go on Google and you can find so many different spells that you can try at home. Are they going to work or not? Maybe, maybe not. But she is not somebody who is very, expert into the whole thing. I don't feel as though she's really able to do whatsoever, sweetie. So is that spiritual battle between your brother and the ex? Are you able to beat it? Absolutely. There is absolutely no doubt about that, sweetie. I don't even want you to worry about that. It is a yes, and there's even nothing that you can do. Don't do anything about it. Don't worry about it. Let me go see. What do you and your family, what do you have to do over here? Right about this lady? Oh, definitely, Vicky Licious. Definitely. My dear gosh, it comes back. Oh, yes. There is the white magic, there is the gray magic, and there is that black magic. Okay, so Page of Swords over here. We're getting those conflicts. We're getting our queen. The very best thing that you can actually do, honestly, is to just really cut her off altogether. Altogether, sweetie. You know what? Don't think about her. Don't talk about her. Don't do anything whatsoever. Beautiful. And everything is going to be absolutely fine. There's nothing that you need to do. She is not expert enough to be able to manipulate, to be able to change any outcomes or whatsoever. What she is doing is she is doing something to try to make herself happy. She is feeling content by it. She is feeling as though she's manipulating people and that she's scaring people. And you know what? Maybe that's good enough for her, because there's no actual outcome into the whole thing. So I'm going to say cut her off as most as you can into your life. Don't really speak about her if you don't have to. Don't talk about her. And everything is going to be just okay, sweetie. Oh, it does, like a boomerang. Oh, yes. No, thank you. Definitely. Monica, is S still interested in taking actions towards you? Let's go and find that out. So is S still interested in taking actions towards you? Oh, Watson, you got a porn bot. Oh, there you go. I was talking about witches and I saw you talking about porn bots. My gosh. Yes, don't do anything, my beautiful Kiara. Everything is going to be perfect. Try to really just make her disappear from your thought, from your mind, or whatsoever. More thought, more power, more you feed her whenever you give her that energy. So don't give it to her. She'll have nothing to feed upon. Oh, I know you will, Kiara. I know, sweetie. I have no doubt whatsoever. But you know what? You're not even going to have to do that. Don't worry about it, sweetie. Not necessary. Don't waste your beautiful energy on her. She's not worth it. All right. I am getting over here. 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 5 of Cups, followed by our world and the sun. I am going to say over here, my beautiful Monica is still interested in taking actions towards you. Interested? Yes. Actions towards you? Not quite right away. I feel like more time is necessary, more thought is necessary, and really just more resourcefulness. I feel like we need to look within. We need to find a little bit more our answers. I feel like we're a little bit lost. I feel like right now definitely is not the time. As much as, you know, we do have some love, we do also have a lot of different questioning. So is there an actual action that is coming towards you? Not quite right away. Are we still interested in you? We are. But into the following month, I'm going to say no for any actions for the moment. No, she's not worth it. And if, you know, somebody's not worth it into your life, you need to let them go, Kiara. They don't deserve your energy, sweetie. The 4 elements. How does Leo currently feel about you? Let's go and find that one out. Followed by Vicky Licious, Paula, and Karen. So how does Leo currently feel about you? Well, I am getting my Ace of Pentacles. My Ace of Pentacles followed out by my Queen of Cups. Okay, so I'm going to say we do want to offer you something. We do, but we're not ready for it. And I hate the fact that we're never really ready for it. We're always a little bit in stagnation. Our energy is always a little bit scattered. We want to, and clearly we do with our Ace of Pentacles. We're wanting to reach out. We're wanting to have you into our life. We're wanting something over here, and we're holding on to you. But this is truly about making somewhat of an offering. Our Queen of Cups, we're thinking of you, but we're still stuck into a position where we're a little bit unsure. We're a little bit sad. We're not quite sure if we should jump on in or not. So we're still a little bit into this indecision period where we're not really sure. So I'm going to say, how do we feel about you? We have beautiful thoughts. We have thoughts of connection, of wanting to be with you, wanting to offer you something, but we're not quite ready to make that move yet. So I'm going to say more patience is necessary. The 4 elements. Oh, that could be too, Vicky Licious. Definitely, sweetie. And Leo's feelings towards you. My beautiful Vicky Licious. Let's go find that. How do we feel? The High Priestess followed out by our Judgment. We are thinking about you quite strongly. I feel as though we want more cooperation. We want to get to know you a little bit better. We want to move on forward. Quite frankly, I don't feel like we want to leave anywhere. And I do feel as though sometimes we're a little bit afraid of what would we do if you actually walked on out. So I'm going to say, you know what? We do want more from you. I do feel as though the energy, it is there. It is strong. It is beautiful. We want more from you, and only time is really going to tell where this beautiful relationship is going. But it is definitely going into a place that is beautiful, a beautiful place of strength, and really of getting together, of talking, of cooperating together. So I'm going to say, you know what? I do feel as though we truly do love you, sweetie. What do you say? I love you. Think of me when you're misspelling. Vicky, never speaking French to you ever again. All right. So let's go see over here. As for Paula, what do you need to know today? Beautiful Paula, followed by Karen, Anna B. Wee. All right. Paula, what do you need to know today? Let's go and see. Thank you, Vickulicious. Paula, what do you need to know? You need to know that you are loved is what you need to know. I think Leo girl doesn't tell you enough. I have to tell you, Paula. She loves you, sweetie, but she wants so much more from you. She's just a little bit afraid to tell you. She's afraid to tell you what she wants, how much she does want, how much she loves you, and what she would really expect and want into the future. But you know, I do feel as though I have to tell you this. She does have some anxiety. She is a little bit stressed right now. I don't know exactly what is going on for her, but she's into a moment where she's a little bit more stressed. She's not stressed about the relationship. She's stressed about something that's going on around her. So if you're able to be there for her to just, and I know that you are, to just let her know that you're there, that you're listening, you know, that you do love her. And if she ever, you know, needs any assistance whatsoever, you're there. That would just be, you know, meaning the world to her. Other than that, she wants to cooperate. She wants to give you so much love, so much abundance, my beautiful. And she really does see you guys as going very far, far off into the future. I don't feel like there's anything else that you really need to know. Oh, there you go, Vickulicious. There you go. Lilith, you're getting hit by French all over the place today, sweetie. Karen, blunt messages from Nico. Hello, that Anderson kid. Welcome back. So, what do you need to know, Karen? She is stressed out. She is beautiful. That's what I said. She's stressed out. It could be that she's working a lot. It could be about her new business. I know that she does have like a summer business or something, landscaping or something of the such. There's a lot that's going on. She's kind of, she's kind of stressed. She's stressed, but it has nothing to do with love. It really has to do with work, sweetie. So I just kind of feel, you know, work sometimes can stress you out for many different reasons. You can be tired. You can be stressed. It could be a lot of pressure going on at work. It could be with her other work also. I know she's got another business. So there's a lot going on for her. I feel like it's a really busy period for her. I am seeing over here, I am changing. I want to be what you deserve, Karen. I need it. I need to take this slowly. Let's take it slowly, please. I don't quite know what to say right now to you. I am sorry if, you know, I lied to you. I feel like maybe sometimes we do a little bit of some white lies. Let me put them that way. I'm not going to say they're gray or black. I'm going to say white lies. I do listen to what you say, and I do try to find a solution within myself. I want you to know that I am ready for a fresh start with you. And I'm much more emotional than I do show. At the same time, I want you to know, and I feel like it's important that we do take this last one out. My head isn't quite clear enough to make a decision. Beautiful Karen, let me know if there's anything else, sweetie. No, well, you know what? You don't have to ask her. Just let her know if she's okay. That's it. That's it. She's at work. Whenever she does get home, ask her how her day went. You know, if she's feeling stressed, you can say that you feel maybe that she's a little bit stressed, that she's a little bit more distant, and you just want to make sure that she's okay. That's a little bit opening up that door, and it's letting her talk about her feelings without feeling that she's going to overload all these emotions upon your shoulders, and it might be too much. So it could be a nice opening for you. Hi, yes. Will your financial situation be changing soon? Let's go and find that out. Juanson, we're going to do your reading up next. So will your financial situation be changing soon? Okay, the Eight of Swords followed on out over here by our Five of Pentacles. You're stuck into a position, aren't you? You're stuck into a place that you don't really like. You know that you can free yourself, but you're not really doing it. I want you to know that there are other possibilities for you. There's beautiful possibilities that are coming out forward that you can grab and that you just grasp upon. It could bring you a beautiful beginning. So you don't have to be a little bit onto that side, a little bit sad or a little bit frustrated or a little bit into the unknown. I also do want you to know that I do feel like you're holding on to whatever it is that you have right now, but you do need to know that there are other possibilities for you. If you're already into a certain employment right now, I don't feel like you're actually leaving that place, but I do feel as though within the following 2 months, things are going to get better. You're going to feel more abundance. You're going to feel more of a belonging, more happiness. So I'm going to say yes. Financially speaking, I feel like things will get better for you, but it's going to take approximately 2 months before it actually has that complete transition. So I'm going to say, hold on to what you've got. Give all you've got. Give that passion. Give that love, and good things are going to be coming towards you into the following 2 months, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Liz. How are you doing today? What will happen if you tell T what's on your mind? Ooh la la, Liz. Let's go see. What will happen? Our Knight of Swords, followed on out by our Knight of Pentacles, followed out by our King of Pentacles. And I'm also getting over here Temperance and the Hanged Man. So what I am going to say over here, quite frankly, is that if you say what's onto your mind, nobody's going away. I do get a little bit of happiness. I do get some holding on, but I am getting a lot of imbalance. So whatever it is that you do have to say over here, I feel as though T is going to be completely at a loss. Let me put it that way. We're not really going to know what it is that we need to do. I'm going to say that we're going to want to hold on to you. Whatever it is that you're going to say, for some reason, is making us really quite happy. And I'm also getting over here that we're going to want to put things into motion, but we're not really going to know how to do so. So I'm going to say you're going to change gears. You're going to switch something over here that's just going to make a transition into your life. So I don't know if this person over here, you know, I feel like whatever it is that you want to tell T anyways is something that is positive. And I feel like it's going to bring something positive into your world. So let me know, Liz, if there's anything else that you would like to know. But from what I can see over here, you're creating a little bit of an imbalance, but this imbalance is only going to bring happiness and good things. Thank you, Karen. You're adorable. Thank you so very much, sweetie. Thank you, Liz. Wishing you a beautiful evening, sweetie. Let's go and see our dear friend, Juanson. And let's go back to the Lenormand, but let's go see the Atlas Lenormand. I appreciate it, Karen. Thank you, beautiful. So what is going on over here for our dear friend, Juanson? Okay, things are a little bit cloudy. Things are a little bit, I'm going to say a little bit obscure. We don't have all the information yet. I feel like we're kind of moving on. We're navigating through what we know, what we feel comfortable in, and whenever something happens, it happens and we deal with it, which I feel is absolutely fine also. I'm going to say that you're missing more information in order to move on forward. You're going to be stuck a little bit into this cycle, but I feel like you're into a new cycle, a beautiful cycle, a lot of abundance, a lot of clarity, and some type of message. Something is coming towards you. Ah, bienvenue, bienvenue, Lilith. Bienvenue is what you're looking for. Ou ça me fait plaisir. One of the two. Yeah, so, yeah, let me go see. Depending if you're talking to a lady or to a man, you would actually, it's not writing. Why is it not writing? My dear gosh. Hold on. It should be typing on itself out. Ta, 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 ta. Oh, there you go. Bienvenue ou it is so low. My gosh. Okay. Ooh, it's coming on out. Yes, I'm with Watson right now at this moment. Oh, okay. There you go. Ça me fait Plaisir. Oh, yes, de rien is also quite perfect also. Oh, you said bienvenue. Okay, well, there you go. De rien ou ça me fait plaisir is also just as perfect. All right, Watson, let's go see if anything is popping on up in work or anything of the such. Oh, you're so lovely. You even added ma chérie. BG, I'll be with you in just one moment, sweetie. I will check that out. Beautiful. Juanton, I'm going to say over here, as for love, a little bit onto the Juanton, I'm sorry. I was going to say in love, everything's a little bit onto the pause, but I really just... I love this card. I love this Monopoly card that says, damn, this place sucks. I really do. I find it hilarious. But what it really wants to say over here, Watson, is that sometimes you're into a place where you're not all that comfortable, you're not all that well, but, you know, Spirit wants you to know that things are definitely going to get better for you. Onto that. Yeah, there you go. We've got both going on here. No, Vicky Licious, you're lost. No, de rien was good. But usually we say ça me fait plaisir. Just de rien is quite possible also, but it's a little bit of a short form. But it's good. It's good. You were definitely right, Vicky Licious. Nothing wrong with that. Beautiful. Okay, the Empress. You do have a lady. You do have a lady. Hoo-hoo. All right, beauteous. Oh, beaucoup is what it was. Oh, my gosh. You are ready to move on over here, sweetie. You turned me into a man again, but that's okay. I love you. Feminines and masculines are not, yeah, but you're beauteous too. Well, thank you for calling me beauteous. Okay, so yes, right? Phew. I'm going to say over here, you do have an Empress still that is here, right? Oh, that autocorrect is horrible. I know, Lilith. The Empress is there. The Empress is staring at you is what is happening over here, but not really in any movement. We're keeping our feelings hidden inside. So yes, we do still have somebody who is there. We do. Yeah, Lilith, when you talk to a lady, you've got to put on an E at everything at the end. And when you talk to a man, you've got to take off your E, usually speaking. Yes. So that's why you turned me in. Char would have taken an E and Ami would have taken an E at the end also. Yeah, no, it's all right, Lilith. Thank you, Liz. Let's move on forward to some angel message over here for Juanson. Oh, definitely, Lilith. Although, if you just say it out loud like that, mon cher ami, nobody really knows that it's feminine or that it's masculine, so you're all good. It's only if you actually write something out, then people are going to know you're really not good. But yes, that's that. You too, sweetie. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, we need to stop the French. You apologize for starting in French again, right? I'm getting over here, 8-8. Your life purpose is wholly supported by your angels. Congrats, because financial and material abundance is here for you now. If it has not quite arrived, it's on its way, Juanson. I don't know. You've got a queen who was watching that night, and I wouldn't even put you as a knight, Juanson. I'd put you as a king. You are not into a place of a knight. You're into a place of a king. This is about creating your own reality also, and how you choose to speak to yourself. Your angels want you to be aware of your truth, of your beliefs, because they are creating a beautiful, positive, or maybe sometimes a negative reality for yourself is what you have to ask yourself here, sweetie. So I am going to say altogether, Juanson, you've got somebody who is watching you. Let's go do a little bit of an oracle de la nuit. Yes, very good question. We need to put our investigative eyes onto this. And talking about that, you're getting a Little Red Riding Hood. Juanson. So, my dear Juanson, what is coming on through for you with the Little Red Riding Hood? You do need to know that you need to beware of great danger around the corner. If you have to go through the woods, do not leave the path, and be very careful about what you do and what you say. Don't trust people too lightly. Be cautious and be on your guard, because you've had that fox and you had that snake lately also. You've had both of them to the following week. A wolf is eager to eat you. So the best thing to do right now is to just keep to yourself, out of the way, and don't let anybody else come into your path. Okay? That's what you've got to do. You got a yesterday, but you don't know. Even a 6 of Swords with a brunette with long flowing hair, which fits their description with a red flowing shawl. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to have to say the lady that I did see last week did have long brown flowing hair, straight hair. Yes. And let's do one of these and a WTF. Then I'm moving over to BG and Liz. Yes, definitely. I know, you need to watch out for them. I'm getting over here for you. Now is the time for stealth and discretion into your actions. And be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Moving on forward to, what did I say? A WTF is what I said. Then I'm going to CBG. WTF. Yeah, Juanson needs to look. And this person is coming from around work. We're getting some TV binging is what we're getting over here, Juanson. BG, have you met the man that you are going to marry? The 6 of Pentacles followed by the 2 of Wands, and a 4 of Cups is definitely telling me that it's a no, sweetie. So you have not met and kind of passed on by. Sometimes we could be a little bit afraid of that. Have we met that person and we just kind of close the door? That's a definite no. BG, I do feel like the person that you are meant to marry, you are going to meet in 2023 into the month of December, sweetie. So you have not yet met them. You still have a little bit of time ahead of you, sweetie. Let me go and see for Liz. Will there be any action from T? Any action? Any action coming from T? 6 of Pentacles followed out by our 7 of Wands and our 7 of Swords. I kind of feel like we might be a little bit afraid at first. We're going to reorganize our thoughts. We're going to think about the whole thing, and then I'm going to say there is going to be an action. I do see as though we are moving forward towards you. So I'm going to say ultimately there might be a little bit of a distance. There might be a period where we're going to be thinking about things, figuring out what is our path, what is best for us, and then we're going to be coming forward with a offering for you, sweetie. My pleasure, BG. That being said, I'm going to say I'm going to wish a lovely evening to every single one of you. I will see you guys tomorrow, same place, same time. Sending every single one of you much love, much abundance, and see you tomorrow, same place, same time. Thank you for being here.